EverQuest II was a traditional tab targeting style MMORPG that initially released all the way back in 2004, around the same time as World of Warcraft. Despite the advantage of being the sequel to what was already the biggest MMO at the time, EverQuest I, EverQuest II was overshadowed by World of Warcraft, and I rarely hear it being talked about. Today I decided to go back and check out EverQuest II, which is currently free to play on Steam, to see what redeeming features, if any, the game had. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor. World of Demons is a brand new third-person action RPG hack and slash by Platinum Games that's available to download now exclusively from the Apple Arcade. In this game you control multiple samurai characters from Japanese legend and slice your way through hordes of demons and take on powerful bosses. World of Demons features a uniquely stylized Japanese art style, a beautiful in-game soundtrack from the composer of the Bayonetta series, intuitive touch controls for mobile that's easy to learn but hard to master, with high skill complex combos, and a roster of playable samurai characters, each with their own unique weapons and skills. In total, this game has over 100 yokai characters that can be recruited, summoned and collected, so there's a lot of diverse playstyles to experience. In terms of content, World of Demons features 16 stages, as well as bonus levels with a playtime of around 15 hours, so there's plenty of content to sink your teeth into. Click the link in the description below to download World of Demons now by subscribing to the Apple Arcade, and follow the official World of Demons Twitter and Instagram pages for a look at the game's epic visuals, fast-paced combat and various yokai from the game. Download now. EverQuest II. You'd think I would have covered this game by now as an MMO channel. Create character, traditional progression event or free trade. Traditional server with all content accessible. Expansion locked servers, okay. Event, PvP enabled. Free trade. Most items can be freely traded between players. Go with traditional, I guess. We've got 4 base archetypes: the fighter, priest, mage and scout. Within the fighter archetype you can be a guardian, berserker, monk, bruiser, paladin or shadow knight. Priests can be templars, inquisitors, wardens, channelers, furies, mystics or defilers. Lots of options with the mage: wizard, warlock, illusionist, coercer, conjurer, necromancer. Scouts can be swashbucklers, brigands. I've never been able to read this word. Brigand, is that right? It just doesn't sound like a word. Brigand, troubadour, beast lord, dirge, ranger, or assassin. That's a lot of class choices. I haven't played a ranger in a first impressions video for so long, I feel like it's time to be a ranger. So now we select our race, and what the hell is that? Ratonga. Like, you've got good, neutral, and evil races. There's a lot of races in this game. Let's start with the good ones. The Varseer, panda humanoids. Dwarves, halflings, half-elf, froglock. The name of that race just tickles me, froglock. The other ones, yeah, fairly standard, stereotypical fantasy archetypes. Then you got this thing, ribbit, wood elf, and fae. Neutral races: Erakin, barbarian, ratonga, human, free-blood, erudite, half-elf again, gnome, and Kera, the furry race. Evil races: Arasai, dark elf, ogre. Wow, that's a giant race. That's pretty cool. You don't see a lot of MMOs with truly giant ogre races. I appreciate that. Troll. Oh my god. Will you take me to the prom? EverQuest II trolls win the title of the ugliest MMO race I have ever seen. Sarnak, looking at you like you are a Sanak. And the Ixar. Pros and cons of EverQuest II. Lots of race diversity. I dig it. What should we be? You know what? No MMO has ever allowed me to be a frog humanoid, so I'm gonna have to be a froglock. Character customization. Terrifying eyes. Snarling frog lips. Long pointy nose. We need to look poisonous. We need to have red in our skin to signify poison. Oh, we've got poisonous feet. That looks kind of poisonous. Smaller the frog, the more poisonous it is, I think. So we're going to be a small frog. And there it is. Imagine walking down an alleyway in New York at 3 AM and then this thing bumps into you. Next, we get to pick a starting city. I think we got 2 or 3 choices. This looks like a tree starting area, so that makes more sense as a frog. What sounds do frogs make? Ribbit, and I think if you irritate a frog, he also hisses. Hiss, ribbit. And here we are in the world of EverQuest II. Hiss, ribbit, level 1 frog. Oh, he's even got a froggy animation. Nice. Oh, listen to his sounds. That doesn't sound like a frog. Sounds like someone who's choking on some bat soup. Bit of voice acting. Her mouth's moving as well. Impressive. Oh, we can climb up here, can't we? Any secrets waiting for us? Oh, bit of jumping puzzle. Okay. Parkour. Oh, real parkour. Where do we parkour to now? Up this mountain. I am the parkour frog. Slide to the right. Parkour. Ooh, we're doing it. Okay. I bet no one's ever made this adventure before. I'm immersed in parkour. Come on. Oh, yeah. We fucked it up. Yeah, it was a good adventure, parkour frog. Back to the quest. A shrubler hatchling. Oh, calm down, mate. So, as a ranger, I do have melee options and ranged options. Number 2, ranged attack. Lightning strike. Ooh. I'm an electricity frog as well. Lightning, go. Let's kill him with melee. Chop. And again. Chop. Combat doesn't appear to be that fast. Maybe it speeds up later on. Fish up some sunfish. Oh, here we go. School of fish. So I click on that. Fish. There we go. That was quick. He must be a master fisher. Let's do it again. He just whips out his rod and he just smacks the fisher on the head with it, the stick. And there it is. My fish now. Can we swim? I hope so. I'm a frog. Oh yes, I've got a froggy swimming animation as well. Look at those little feet go. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Caught 2 frog legs. I've just caught legs from my brother. Ouch. I can't help but constantly jump whilst playing this race. Does this make me a role player? Okay, quest complete. I've got myself a storage box. Level 2. Next quest. Pathfinder boots. That's exciting. What's next? I don't know because I'm skipping over all of the text. It's okay though. Nobody reads text in MMOs, right? On to the next NPC. Hoppity hoppity. Is there any point of floating and using up that energy when you can just stand? You're that close to the floor anyway. Now you're just showing off. Sentry towel. Level 3. Large Fey crate. Can be placed in the floor of any house type. Okay. So this game has player housing. I'm guessing because I'm getting furniture and stuff. That's cool. Got some new abilities. Number 7. Rear shot. Big damage. Loot the wasp. Number 8 ability, Searing Shot, also big damage. The attacking's very slow in this game. Combat's certainly nowhere near as fast and responsive as what World of Warcraft was. This combat though, come on, it feels like I'm not doing anything. Oh, this looks like a lift. Oh wait, what, you can climb in this game? That's cool, I wasn't expecting you to be able to climb in EverQuest II. Sticky frog sticking himself to that wood. I'm a slithery boy. Will we die if we jump down here? Jumper. Are we dead? Kill goblin scouts. Oh, he's got weird writing above his head. What is that? It's not even a goblin, it's called a grobbin. Oh, can my abilities be used on the move? They actually can. You'd hope so, as it being a ranger, wouldn't you? Even though this came out at the same time as WoW Vanilla, this feels like a previous generation of MMO, even compared to WoW Classic, so... Seems like there's these collectibles hidden around each map. You loot them, add them to the collection. Adds an element of zone discovery, I guess, which is pretty cool. I like that idea for a feature. Anything to incentivize exploration is always a good thing, in my opinion. I haven't seen any other players yet. I guess that's not too surprising. I guess the few people that are playing the game are probably at endgame or something. Oh, what's this? Is this an elite mob? Something's just popped out. Dilok the Tree Walker. I think this is an elite mob based off his health bar. What the fuck is... What is that? That is hideous. That's what it is. Some kind of demon from the depths of EverQuest hell. Okay. Kill him. A treasure chest has popped out. Ooh. Need to be level 10. Wow, the thing's just dropped level 10 gear. Okay. Not sure if I'm under-leveled or if that was just a special mob. Oh, level 6. I've learned how to evade. Oh, another new ability, Hilt Strike. The combat appears to be improving. Got more things to press now anyway. Big damage, extreme damage, megalithic damage. It's dead. So now we have found the queen. What is that? It's a big worm-like amalgamation. Goblin egg keeper. That's a nice job to have, isn't it? I keep calling them goblins when they're grobbins. Okay, now we fight the queen. What on earth is that? That is not a queen that I would want to serve. Feels bad, man. Imagine being a grobbin and simping over this thing. And it's dead. Good fight, queen. Loot the treasure. Kill the final simp. And it's dead. Quest complete. New headpiece. Getting a table next. I wonder when I get my player house in this game. I'm getting a lot of furniture into a new zone, and it looks like a little bit more of the same. Another mushroom forest. Hello? Oh my god. He's speaking symbols at me. Is this guy gonna kill me? I think so. It's gonna be close. Big damage. Can we kill the level 9? I don't have any abilities. Oh, we got him. Another one's popped out. Why? I'm level 7. Wait, what? I'm confused. Okay, sound effect. I'm a little bit bored of the frog starting area right now, so I'm gonna boost a character to max level and check out some of the end game stuff. Create level 100 heroic. Try before you buy. I like the sound of that. Just go with a berserker. You can't get more standard than that. We'll call him Muay Thai. Okay, so I start with a flying mount. Okay, my flying mounts fell out the sky. Where's the get off horse button? I guess I'll just start clicking. Oh, you can attack whilst on the horse? 15 million damage. I don't even know what's going on. I'm going to have to set up my character a little bit. Look at the way my horse is just floating across the floor as well. This is the... I've never seen a horse animation like this before. Let's go test out some of the combat, shall we? Big damage. Oh, wow. Look at that number. So big I can't comprehend it. Okay, it'd be nice if there was some mobs that I'm not just one-hitting. My character's like vibrating as he's running. It feels ever so scuffed. The magical world of EverQuest II. Is this game completely open world? Is there anything stopping me from just going over to these islands? Let's find out. I guess not. They're appearing on the map. Okay, that's pretty cool. So the game is fairly open world. I wonder if I can do a dungeon. I can really go look for a dungeon on a test character. That's pretty cool if that's the case. I guess they want people to actually play the game. What the hell is with the lighting on this beach? What the on earth is going on? Okay, Sand. Dungeon Maker. Create dungeon? You can make your own dungeon in this game? No way. What? That's crazy. Okay, EverQuest II. It does have something unique that I haven't really seen before in other MMOs. There's a massive list of monsters I can place as well. Placing a dragon. Fair play, EverQuest II. Actually has a unique feature. I don't think there's many MMOs out there at all that allow you to design your own dungeons. I think there's maybe one or two, but none of the popular MMOs allow you to do this. Giant spider monster, because why not? Let's try some of the dungeons that other people have made. I don't know if they're solo dungeons or what. Player created dungeon. One hitting everything. What on earth is going on? I guess this is an XP dungeon where you just kind of XP grind. Housing and leaderboards. Let's see if I can check out the houses. Rancho Relaxo. That looks good. Holy my frames. Hello? Someone's made this as their player house. That is impressive. Wasn't expecting this level of player housing from this game at all. So it's like a giant floating island with waterfalls coming off the side. Can we actually go inside the house? Oh, we can. I thought it was gonna be like not hollow. EverQuest II player housing is actually really good. It's kind of like Wild Stars, really, if you can make your own island and have an inside and an outside to it. They've even made a little lake area. The Pyramid of Doom. Yeah, we're going there. That sounds good. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I know I said this a few weeks ago when I played Runes of Magic, but I'm just going to say it again. Is World of Warcraft like one of the only MMOs that doesn't have player housing? Because it seems like it. Pretty much every other MMO has this. And no, World of Warcraft's garrisons do not count as player housing. You can't customize them or add any furniture to it, so it doesn't really fulfill that need. So you can actually go inside this pyramid. What's inside? This is wild. It's like a dungeon-inspired player house. Oh, that spooked me then for a second. I know he's not aggressive, but George over here just popping out. Nice to meet you. Deeper in we go. We've got some treasure. A rat getting drunk or getting stuck. I'm not sure. Fucking hell! What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. What else have we got? Mansion. Is that a photograph from within the game or something? That's pretty cool. Is this an area in EverQuest II in the painting? It looks like it could be. It's actually amazing that such an old game has player housing like this. When I look at these houses, they were made so long ago. This house here was made 10 years ago, about 8 years ago. Whoever made these houses, I bet they didn't think to themselves, 10 years later, someone's going to visit their house in game. It's pretty cool when you think of it like that, isn't it? I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to check out of EverQuest II. I don't really see the point of doing leveling or trying to find a dungeon group. I don't think that's going to be successful. I'm sure there's probably one or two things or features I've missed about the game, so if there's anything I have missed, then feel free to tell me about it in the comments below. But for now, let's just wrap up this video. So after checking out EverQuest II for a bit, my first impressions are as follows. I like the massive variety of races you can choose from. The game is free to play on Steam, so no barrier to entry. I think the player housing in this game is extremely impressive for how old it is. It's actually better than housing in some modern MMOs, and I think the whole player-made dungeons aspect of the game is a unique feature that not many other MMOs have really attempted yet. I was surprised to see what's still a fairly innovative MMO feature in such an old game. I guess it just shows how slowly this genre has progressed in the last 15 years. The game has no windowed borderless mode, so it's annoying to play if you have multiple monitors. The user interface is one of the worst I've seen in an MMO, and I'm very surprised that it wasn't modernized or improved upon. The UI alone made me want to stop playing the game. Visually, the game looks very outdated, as you'd expect. The gameplay and combat doesn't feel as smooth or fluid compared to similar style MMOs, and I didn't see any other players playing during the making of this video. Overall, after checking out EverQuest II, I can understand why it was overshadowed by World of Warcraft pretty quickly after release, and how the EQIP wasn't enough for it to really compete. Fundamentally, the game just doesn't feel very polished to play, and the UI is a train wreck that I think would put most people off. That being said, it was cool to see that the game did have some redeeming features, such as the player housing and player-made dungeons. But that's it for this video, guys. As always, let me know your thoughts and memories with EverQuest II in the comments below, and let me know if there's any other cool, unique features that I missed, as I only scratched the surface of the game in this video. Shout out to ExitLag for being my long-term sponsor and helping me improve my ping in my MMORPGs, and updated social media links on screen. Thanks for watching, I hope you all had a successful day, and I'll see you again really soon.